Here are the two things that I see most often in my boutique where patients are doing things that either delay or hinder their recovery from mastectomy surgery. Hi, my name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but these are the things I see all the time. So they both relate to not following your doctor's instructions. So maybe that's three things, right? So here we go. You know, people are very excited to get back to their normal behavior and recover quickly, and then they do these things that actually set them back. And the first thing is that they try to do too much too soon. So I had somebody come in and see me. She had her mastectomy surgery and she had already scheduled a golf game for 2 weeks from the date she saw me, which means like swinging her arms and doing all sorts of things and, oh, I feel great and I'm fine and no, it's called recovery for a reason, right? You know, people do things like they go back to the gym too quickly. They are picking up heavy objects when I think you're only allowed to pick up something like 10 pounds, if that's, I mean, check with your doctor. And they do too much and they're like, oh, I'm making myself stronger, I'm recovering faster. No, you're actually doing more harm. You need to recover. You need to let your body heal, make those bonds inside your body before you can actually get back out to doing things. Otherwise, you're just going to continue to damage your insides, right? There's probably a technical term, but like I said, I'm not a doctor. And that's not going to help you. It's going to hurt you more than anything. You could end up ripping stitches. You could rip internal stitches, cause swelling, cause all sorts of things. So, you know, it's hard for a lot of people to sit still. A lot of women are very dynamic and want to be on the go, and it just drives them crazy to sit there and recover. Find another project. Find a project that you can do on your computer, that you can do, you know, sitting in one spot. I know it's hard. Maybe you can take a walk around the block, but don't go to the gym. Don't go play golf. Don't be like lifting weights and doing crazy things, because then you're going to end up recovering for even longer. Number two is not listening to your doctors about what garments to wear. So post-op garments are, you know, for instance, post-op bras that do up in the front, post-op camis that do up in the front. I don't know if you can see the zipper there, but these do up in the front, and that's very important. They don't want you, the healthcare team doesn't want you like trying to reach behind doing things up, because you're going to be like moving your arms too much. You could again rip your stitches. If you put things in front and twist it around, you know, you've got some delicate stitching going on in the front area. And this is the one I see the most, is people will get things that they pull over their head, and you're not supposed to do that. Check with your healthcare team, but in general, you're not supposed to pull anything over your head, because you can rip your stitches, and both externally and internally. And I literally had somebody who not only pulled something over her head, she came in with like a sports bra. It was a tight sports bra. She was like wriggling to get it in and wriggling to get it off. It was like a huge struggle, even if she didn't have any surgery. And I said to her, don't do that. Like, follow your doctor's instructions. You don't want to give yourself any setbacks. And then she started to cry. I don't want any setbacks. Well, then follow your doctor's instructions. You know, I'm not here to make anybody cry, but I am here to tell you to follow your doctor's instructions. So those are the two biggest things. You know, doing too much too soon, and then pulling things over your head. And I think I've even said this before. You know, before you go into surgery, put your like cups and your plates out on your countertop so you're not reaching up for them out of the cupboard, because somebody told me that they rip their stitches that way. Tell me the biggest mistakes you see, or maybe you've made after surgery, mastectomy surgery or any other surgery. Share in the comments down below, because, you know, we want to know these things. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.